Hello dear learners, welcome back to our online tutorial, and again we are going to cover few topics of our unit number 1, that is introduction to data structure. So in this video we are going to discuss about abstract data types and data types in C. Abstract data types, as a definition indicates, it is a mathematical model for data types. It is a mathematical model of data types. So abstract data type is a special kind of data type whose behavior is defined by set of values and set of operations. So just for understanding as a beginner, whenever we define abstract data type or ADT of any data structure, our main focus will be to identify two main components, that is set of values and the set of operations. Set of values and set of operations. And the keyword abstract is used as we can use these data types, we can perform different operations, but how those operations are working, that is totally hidden from the user. Therefore the name abstract is given. The ADT is made of with primitive data types, but operations, logics are hidden. So in this subject we are going to define ADT or abstract data type of many data structures. For example, over here we have ADT of a stack. First of all, we should know what is a stack. A stack is a LIFO, that is last in first out data structure, in which elements are inserted and removed from same end, known as top of stack. So it is a data structure in which elements are inserted and removed from same end, known as top of the stack. So it is something a very common example like a stack of books, stack of plates. So whenever we are arranging a stack of books or we are keeping a stack of books, we are keeping one book above the others. But while removing the book, the general strategy is to remove the book at the top. Means the book which is inserted last will be the one to be removed first. Therefore the name given is last in first out. So if whenever I am defining ADT of a stack, I will define some operations which are associated with the stack. Based on that only we are going to perform the implementation. Implementation of all these data structures we will see in the coming chapters while we will study stack in detail. Just for an overview, few methods or few functions are mentioned over here. For example, isFull. isFull is used to check whether the stack is full or not. So all the names are assigned such that just by looking at the name at a glance, the user can identify the operation, the functionalities performed by the data structure. Next is empty, which is used to check whether the stack is empty or not. Push is an operation which is used to push an element into the stack. And pop is another function or another operation which is to delete an element from the top of the stack. Next function is peek function, which is used to get the topmost element of the stack. So if I want to retrieve the topmost element, I will call the peek function. Now the last function is size function, which is used to get number of elements present into the stack. So these are the various functions which we are going to develop while performing or implementation of a stack. In the next slide we have ADT or abstract data type of a queue. Queue is also a linear data structure, but it is a FIFO structure, first in first out. And the example of queues are the queues of real life, for example queue for tickets, queue for getting foods, etc. And we know the idea or the methodology of queue. The person who is inserted first will be the first to be removed, or the person who is in first will be the first to be out. So the name is given is first in first out. But in terms of data structure, the definition is The data set in which elements are inserted from one end known as the rear end and removed from another end known as front end. Some general operations are isFull again, which is used to check whether queue is full or not. Empty function is empty function, which is used to check whether the queue is empty or not. Insert function, which is used to add or insert element at the rear end. Delete function is used to delete one element from the front end of the queue. Now we have to recollect the main difference between stack and queue is that in stack elements are inserted and deleted from the same end, but which is not the case in queue. In queue we are inserting from one end, that is rear end, and deleting from another end known as front end. Next function is size function. This function is used to get number of elements present into the queue. So this is a diagram of stack and queue. So we can see in the stack, first our stack is empty, then we have pushed or insert one, again we have pushed or insert 2 into the stack. So 2 is at the top of the stack. So while performing any pop operation, so 2 will be removed rather than 1. Whereas in case of queue, we have 2 and front and rear. So any insertion will be done at the rear. So if I want to add one more element, say 16, so rear will be moved by 1 and rear will come to location number 6 and will insert 16 over here. Similarly, for deleting we are using front end. So currently my front end is pointing to element 1. If I delete this element, so after the deletion my front will be pointing to next element, which is 11. So this is the basic overview of stack and queue, and we have seen the ADTs. So again, just for the sake of remembrance, we have to remember that while developing ADT or while writing ADT of any data structure, we have to first identify set of elements and the set of operations which are to be performed on those elements. So over here we have seen basic operations or functions which we can perform on stack and queue. Now this diagram shows data types in C, which we have already covered in second semester while studying programming in C subject. So data types in C are classified into three categories. Primitive data types. In primitive we have char, int, float, double, void. We have discussed all this. And derived we are using arrays, pointers, functions, which are also covered. And in user defined category, a user can define his own data type, which we are going to deal with in this subject. Structure we have already studied. Enum, structure, union, all these are the user defined data type. So we have to remember this diagram, and it is one of the common questions for 2 marks. Okay, what is data type, what are the primitive data types, or draw the diagram of data types. So this should be by heart to everybody. So we have to by heart it and we have to remember it. So as a summary, we have discussed what is abstract data type. So abstract data type is just a mathematical or logical representation of a data type, and while developing or writing ADT of any data structure, we focus on set of elements and the set of operations. And at the last we have seen data types in C, primitive, derived and user defined data types. Thank you very much. For any queries, feel free to contact me. Thank you very much.